First experience with a mentor teacher was very frightening. Hello, my name is Elena Chipman. This is my second year at La Cima, and I've been teaching between here and Atlanta and the Bahamas for the past 5 to 6 years. I walked in thinking she hated me, but I quickly learned that that was my misconception. It was in Atlanta, and what happened was I started out where the first week I did nothing, and I felt completely useless. I was bored, I was sleepy all the time, and I didn't realize the value in that until the experience was over. So the first week I sat, and she explained to me the reason why. I had notes to take on everything she did, notes on the different student behaviors. By the second week, I gave some directions, and she gave me feedback on the types of directions that I was giving students. By the third and fourth week, we flip-flopped teaching half a day. So she taught half, I taught the other half. And by the fifth week, I taught all day, every day. And she sat at her desk and gave me blow-by-blow feedback and notes on every single thing I said, every single thing I did. If something went wrong, if there was an altercation in the class, she sat there and did nothing. But she did nothing in order to teach me what to do. And then we debriefed about it specifically as soon as the class left. So I really liked the way that she slowly released the release of power, so to speak, in the classroom. And it also allowed the students to see that I was also a teacher as well. So they respected me as a teacher, and anytime they went to her, she would always silently point to me. So in other words, no, she is the teacher. And I think that was really, really helpful, because I had other friends in the school who felt like their mentor teacher never allowed the students to see them as a leader in the classroom.
One of the most important things that I've worked with a lot of first-year teachers and been a mentor to them, I think is just from the beginning, giving them autonomy in the classroom, making them feel like they have not control, but just
ownership.
They have ownership in the classroom. I think a lot of times you feel like you need to take over and do everything, but that one takes away ownership from them and takes away in student size, as far as like the power struggles that might be in the classroom. So I've definitely noticed that if you give them that from the beginning, and it may involve, watching them fail sometimes in the beginning, but it helps you grow so much faster, I think, if you're given that ownership in the beginning. So definitely that's a very important piece that I've seen. And I think it's just the way that I view the relationship as well. It's like I never made Zakia, in a sense, feel like she was below me in any way, but really helped her feel that power in the classroom, that she could do the same things that I was doing. So I felt comfortable if I had to leave the classroom or if I was sick one day, because she already had established her place in the classroom, which really helped her to do things on her own. So it's just, I did start off with a lot of modeling, but still included her in everything that we did. So it was a gradual release of responsibility that really helped her, I think.
It was like a slow release of responsibility that made me most successful, with first focusing on classroom culture and creating like responsibilities between us and with the students. And once I got that down, that's when we started moving over into lessons. And I really liked that approach, because it released a lot of the pressure that many first-year teachers who don't have any support have to experience. That's coming in the classroom right away, having to nail curriculum, having to nail lesson planning and behavior and management, and I can see how that could feel really overwhelming. So I'm glad I had that opportunity to practice one part at a time and receive feedback in order to improve.